Hey, how's it going? My name is Jack Kim here with Mr. and Mrs. Leeds. I wanted to thank you for trying out our site auditor, and hopefully you got some value out of that. While I had some free time here at the office, I wanted to do a follow-up video analysis of your website and kind of take a look at your website and see what's been working for you and how we could help if we were to work together on this. So let me go ahead and get started. The first thing I did was I pulled up a tool called Ahrefs, which is a tool that allows search marketers like myself to take a look at the metrics of a website and kind of look at your SEO efforts and see what's been working for you. So right off the bat, I can see that you have 55 backlinks on 23 referring domains right here. So basically, your backlinks and referring domains are the number of websites that are currently pointing back to your website via a hyperlink. What I mean by that is basically if there was a website out there called cabovacationblog.com and they went out there and made a post, and at the end of that post they said, hey, go check out Cabo Vacation Rentals and this website here for all of your Cabo Vacation rental needs, right? And they had a link back to your website. That would be a backlink that actually points back to your website. And Google actually tracks all these backlinks, all these websites that are pointing back to your website to determine how authoritative it is, right? So it's kind of like a popularity contest, and you want a lot of these really good quality, relevant websites pointing to your website because it shows Google that you're an authoritative website. And what's going to happen is as more authoritative you become, the more keywords that you're going to start ranking for, especially the ones that you want to target. So in this case, it would be Vacation Rentals Cabo San Lucas. And because you're going to be more authoritative than your competition, you're going to hold that #1 spot, and you're going to capture most of the traffic coming into that search volume. Whereas if you were holding the second page and things like that, you're definitely not going to capture any, if at all. Right? So we definitely want to make sure that we're at the top of Google for your specific pages, and having these backlinks are a huge portion of that algorithm, right? And so yeah, that's very important. The next thing I can look at is right here is your organic keywords. Those are the different kinds of phrases you currently rank for in Google. And then the organic traffic is the number of people that are visiting your website per month through Google. And this actually per month, and this actually tends to be a little bit less than what it actually is based on experience, but it's a good ballpark, right? What I wanted to show you right here is a keyword tool called Keyword Explorer on Ahrefs. It allows me to look at the search volume of a given phrase and how much searches per month that it gets, as well as how difficult it is to actually rank for that phrase. So you can see right here, when I type in Vacation Rentals Cabo San Lucas, you can see that there is a lot of similar phrases to it, but not specifically the ones we really want to capture, right? So Cabo San Lucas real estate wouldn't be one we really want to capture, but VRBO Cabo San Lucas would be definitely something, right? Vacation rental by owner, I believe, Cabo San Lucas, that would be a great phrase to rank for. Now you can see right here the amount of searches per that phrase specifically is 1,200 per month, as well as the keyword difficulty right here is a 0. So this keyword difficulty is actually an algorithm that Ahrefs built. It's on a scale of 0 to 99, 0 meaning it's very easy to rank for. So this is kind of the thing that we would do here if we were to build out the SEO efforts for your website. So what we would do is we would go in and find the kind of keywords that people are actually searching, right? So in this case, VRBO Cabo San Lucas has 1,200 search volume. But the most important part is that it has 0 KD. What that means is that it's very easy to rank. There's not a lot of websites that are currently optimized for the phrase VRBO Cabo San Lucas, right? And so we want to go out there and find these low-hanging fruit where it's quick to rank for, and then start optimizing your website specifically to target these kinds of keywords. So what we would do is we would go in there and find about 10 of these keywords where it has good search volume and low keyword difficulty, and start optimizing your pages to start ranking for that and start bringing in a lot more traffic. I mean, this is literally 1,200 per month. Imagine if you rank that #1 spot for that, and how much traffic you're going to get to your website just from that phrase alone, and then how many leads that way you're going to be able to capture, right? So when we go over to your website, what we would do is, I love the design of it, right? For sure. The one thing is we would definitely want to hash out all the Facebook and the inner pages, but what we would do is we would go in here and we would actually create an inner page. So right here, this is an inner page right here, right? So it has your URL, rentals.com, and then it says /Hacienda del Mar. What we want to do is we want to make sure that we switch out the inner page so that it specifically has, let's say if we're targeting this phrase, VRBO Cabo San Lucas, we will go in there and have that URL vrbo-cabo dash san dash lucas, right? And then we would build out an inner page, have a lot of content on there because that's another important thing that Google is looking for in terms of how authoritative a website is. And then specifically start sprinkling in those keywords so that we start ranking for those keywords exclusively, right? And so I want to do that for each one of those good keywords that we can find, and then start building out that inner page for each one of those and start throwing those backlinks on there, those links, right? Because we can provide that as a service as well, and start building the authority on your website, start optimizing it for the specific keywords that's easy to rank for as well as has a lot of search volume, and then start adding and add the content on there so that it looks authoritative in Google's eyes as well. That's going to be a huge, that's going to make a huge impact on the amount of traffic that's going to be visiting your website, and then from there being able to convert them into leads, right? And so that's the kind of thing that we would definitely do here if we were to tackle on your SEO for your website, and we would love to help you with this, and definitely be able to start ranking for this and start really making you money for this website, because I know right now, I'm sure you've just building this website, you've spent a lot of time, money, and effort into it. We definitely want to make sure that this asset right here is actually bringing in you income. We can definitely do that as long as we specifically work on the SEO efforts that we've been talking about here at this website or at this video analysis. So appreciate it if you've watched this video all the way through. I'll shoot you an email, and then I'll attach my personal cell phone number on there. That way, if you need to reach me, or if you have any questions, we can definitely talk that way, or you can just email back and forth through the email that I send you. So I appreciate it again. I hope you at least got some value out of this. Would love to chat further, and hope to talk to you soon. So have a great rest of your day, and thank you.